Alien is one of the greatest sci-fi horror movies of all time. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hated and Loved Movie Reviews. I am your host for today, Jeremiah the Revelist. Today's a new day, a new review. And don't forget to subscribe to your boy for movie reviews. And today is going to be a little bit different show. Yes, it's going to be a review, but mostly it's going to be a talk about why I love this film so much. So this week I went to the theater because they had a re-release, the 45-year anniversary of Ridley Scott's Alien. And I have never watched this movie in the theater. You know, I watched it so many times. I Blu-ray, I own it. You know, I watched it on cassette tape when I was a young kid. So I never got a chance to experience it in the theater. So I went into it and I was so excited. And the first thing they did was, you know, you got Freddy Alvarez and you got Ridley Scott. They're having a conversation. Freddy Alvarez is going to be the director of the new Alien movie called Alien Romulus. So he's talking to Ridley Scott, and I love the conversation they were having. You know, they were talking about how Ridley Scott created the xenomorph and how he got the idea of, you know, Alien. And he also was, and then Freddy Alvarez was also talking about how he got the inspiration to make Alien Romulus. How Alien is like his favorite like horror sci-fi movie of all time, and he wanted to always make one. So it gave me like this thing of like, I can't wait to watch Alien Romulus. I feel like this movie is going to be real good because he took inspiration from the original Alien to create this new sequel to this movie, and I'm hoping that it really hits like the original Alien did. And I gotta say, like, the original Alien is a classic. It's just a classic movie, you know. It was the first of its time. Like, you know, when you watch in the theater, it's so different. It hits so different. Like when you get to the point where you got those silent moments, you feel very eerie, very tension. Like when it brings out the music scores, all of a sudden you get these like jolts of fear and all that stuff. Is way different than when you watch it on like a Blu-ray or on a regular cassette tape. It's so much different experience, you know. And when they get to the planet and that guy finds the alien egg and that face hugger just scraps onto his face, that like hit me differently. I like scared so many times. As much times as I've seen this movie, and I got used to like all the jump scares, watching it in the theater made me scared. It gave me a new vibe and new experience. And you know, Sigourney Weaver as Ripley, she is one of the greatest female heroes of all time. You know what I'm saying? You had her, and then you got, you know, and you got Sarah Connor from Terminator. Like, those are my like favorite female badasses, man. They're so good in these movies. And you know, when you see the xenomorph for the first time as this young thing popping out of the guy's chest, and you're like, it's like, it hits differently in the theater. And then when you see it for the first time as a grown adult, it's like you feel the fear and everything like that. It's just a great sci-fi movie. But now my favorite Alien film is Aliens. I think that one like scared me the most, and it was more like an action sci-fi horror. It had all those elements, where the original Alien was more of a horror sci-fi film. And you cannot like replicate this film. It's just a great film of all times. And when I give this movie this rating, I give it, it's not just love. It's a gold. I give it a gold because it's just perfect. I have nothing negative to say about the movie. Like, nothing negative. Like, just being in space, like the whole sign of saying in space nobody can hear you scream. And it's so true when it's in this movie, because being on that spaceship when you're like closed in, claustrophobic, cannot leave. You're on a spaceship with this evil thing and you trying to escape. That brings out more fear than you in an open area and you got a murderer out there. This movie is perfect. Now, if you have never seen Alien, I advise you, go watch it. Go watch the movie. If it's in the theater somewhere, I advise you to go see this film in a theater. You're gonna feel a lot different than you will watch it on Blu-ray or in your home. But I advise you, go check this out. This is a classic movie. So like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought about Alien. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or was something in between? Let me know. And let me know what's your favorite like Alien movie in the franchise, or what's your favorite sci-fi horror movie of all time. Let me know in the comment section below. And also make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to get 100 subscribers this time. And also, you can catch me on Facebook, Twitter, and also YouTube at Hate It or Love It Movie Reviews. You can also catch me on Kapowie, a pop culture movie blog where you get your fills on movie reviews, video games, comic book movies, artwork, and all that fun stuff. And if you, and for my new subscribers, if you want to know how I rate my movies, just click on the description below. It tells you how I rate my films. Now, with the whole rating of gold, is a rare rating I give to only movies that are beyond love. So I don't have that in the description because it's a hidden secret rating that I give very little of movies. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate your time and your love, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.